Oh, I don't have enough. I need 6 of them. So this gives more cold resist and this gives more heat resist. Mundane sword and shield. I see. And I can't pick that. So do I want cold or heat resist? So far I've been facing a lot more ice stuff, so I'm guessing we can go with cold. We're just gonna go pure damage. Pure damage. And this gives more cold resist. But reduce heat resist. Oh. Okay. And I get some stuff. Oh, I get the stuff that it was on it back.
There you go.
Okay.
Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible to work with whatever we've got in the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
And okay. That's cool. Oh, you have something to say.
Well pleased with the reforge. There's another option too. We can enhance your gear.
Not the same thing?
No. Enhancing uses more of the same materials from the original construction. I use them to add a bit more protection to your armor, reinforce your blades and such. Worth doing if you have extra materials. I'll be able to do more as we build my smithy's set of tools back up.
Okay. I'm gonna try upgrading. Let's see what happens. Oh. Red cotton. Sev Fantabulous Conduit Patch. Okay. Oh, now it takes 8. Okay. I see.
Going to need more feathers.
Yeah, I do get the stuff that was on it back. So that's good. Oh, I just don't have enough of that, huh? Alright, fine.
This one strikes a good balance.
0 cold resist.
Not too heavy, not too light.
Alright. So, forging something new is if I want like multiple set of things. Oh, I don't have enough of any of those. Okay. Well, for now, this is like the best I can do. Oh, you have something to say.
I couldn't help overhear Dar mentioning the surge's impact on the politics of our lands.
You really do pay attention to what happens around here, don't you?
A survival instinct. Growing up in Judea, you realize the walls have ears. If some of those ears aren't yours, you're at a disadvantage. That was actually the problem, you see?
The problem?
After the surge cascaded through the Maida, every kind of long-range magical communication broke down. So you have magical chaos and no way to confirm if your nation is under attack. You assume the worst and retaliate. Judea, my homeland, was hit hard. Our trade fleets had become rather...
And they couldn't
Oops.
find their way home.
Sorry.
Or at least to a safe harbor. You could argue the loss of our fleets was worse than any individual war.
Because the trade network suddenly collapsed. My parents used to talk about shortages during those years. It got rough, they said.
Yes. And the worst wars are fought over resources when people are desperate. I very much hope we can find the true cause of all that suffering. And a way out to share it with the rest of the world after we do.
Leave the carapace from the towering arc in Glintwood Hollow. Oh. I still can't one-shot that, huh? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hey, that's only 18. I thought I can carry 21 now. Well, my telekinesis is now way worse for throwing regular items, at least. It's so weird that everything respawns. Okay, I do get it because like loot is basically randomized and they don't want you to run out of resources. Yeah. The sword is now officially better than attacking with telekinesis. But for these, I still think this is better. Ah! Pop, drop, and roll. Alright, so parrying is actually very easy, and the sound is kind of satisfying. Oh my god. Well, I'm sad. I killed it, but I didn't get any of the loot. So, will a rare enemy always spawn there? I did see that rare chests. Oh god! That the rare chest over there didn't respawn, but that one did. It's either that or I didn't grab it for some reason last time. Yeah, no, chests don't respawn. Oh! Oh. And here I thought I had a brilliant idea. I know the ice isn't permanent, but I was really hoping that it would at least block that for a bit. Yeah, common resources is basically infinite. Oh. Nice. Okay, I have a feeling this is gonna be our first big boss fight.
You're coming up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
All right, here we go. Oh.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
Charge attack. All right.
What's happening?
Shadow of the Colossus time, baby.
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Bro. Oh. Harriet. Oh. How cool would it have been if you just parried that? Come on.
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles. Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on. That's it. Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got.
Okay. Oh God. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Ow. Nope. Not this time, buddy. Oh god!
You are unstoppable, friend. I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Archon strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into
Yeah, that
your
wasn't
mantle.
bad. I wonder if I can break its armor down. It doesn't look like I can damage it. Yeah. The strongest thing I can throw is this thing right now. If this doesn't damage it, then nothing will. Yeah, nope. Okay. We're gonna leave that alone. Honestly, that was really fun. A little introduction to what is to come, and that is gonna be amazing. I can't wait to fight harder enemies by climbing on them. Oh, that is a dead end. Was that a unique enemy? It, I know, is. Oh god. Nope. Ow. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? Oh god. Nope. Well.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna take 6 items with me. Oh, she just puts me right here. Okay. Fine. I'll return to camp.
It's quite a thing, being rescued by the scry.
Disorienting. But better than the alternative.
I'll only ever use it when I'm sure it's needed.
It's really nice, having the sensation of you and the others watching over me. You're like the guardian spirits from the stories every Carnhaven child knows. You protect, advise, and of course bicker.
Well, I don't know about spirits, but we'll be your guardians any day.
Oh, that's nice.
How come you never hear about scries being used by military? Or to bring nobles home after a night of debauchery?
Rarity and expertise. Scries are enclave enchantments, and when the veil closed, supplies ceased. On top of that, it takes someone with exceptional control and stamina when channeling magic to use one for any length of time.
Got it. That's why points become watchers. How exactly does it operate?
Similar to a loom gate, but much more focused. I maintain a constant flow of magic into the scry, and it connects to you.
Letting you see the area around me.
In an emergency, I can, I guess yank is the best term, on that connection.
Compared to my last band, I'm glad we actually use the scry.
Just don't take it as a license to be reckless. Risky business flirting with death.
Noted. After each expedition, time passes and Bryn rests and recovers. Each day is divided into two daytime expedition and one nighttime expedition. Every time a new day passes, condition in the enclave change. Creature can change location and extreme weather condition may appear for that day. Oh. So basically, it's worth it to explore the same place at different times and events.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. And with the debris cleared, why don't you tell Arya we've got everything we need to fix the loom gate?
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
So look, this...
Weavers channel magic through the strand of power woven into the mantles. Each mantle can only be attuned to strands of the same family. Harvesting more strands from the wild creature around the enclave. Bryn can gain new abilities or increase the power of one she already has. Kinetic powers. Use harvested strand to unlock a new power. Ensnaring blast. Every time a new strand is harvested, Dom creates an artificial strand that resonates with the harvested one, allowing for future study of the magic within. Some quest objective requires specific quality of resonance to progress. Each strand upgrades in Bryn's mantle increases the resonance quality as well. Okay. Dom Atelier level 2. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, hi. Codex compiling. Dark stricken. I'm not reading that.
Bryn, One would think you've been fighting massive constructs your entire life.
It's a newer hobby I've picked up. On account of only having seen one for the first time recently.
Yes, it's quite something to see a massive Archon after studying their role in history for so long.
You seem a little concerned about something.
Oh, no. That Arcs are still functioning in the Enclave is a revelatory discovery. I'm elated, of course.
Very convincing.
It's just, this Archon brings up more questions than it answers. For starters, Arcs of this variety tended to carry a slate bar to help break rocks. It was clearly working in the nearby mine. One must wonder whether its tool was lost in a cave-in? It's hard to say, really. Another mystery, there's no record of Archon hostility towards Weavers. Did they turn on their creators after the Surge?
Is this just about the Arcs?
It's about everything. I suspect we're chasing dead ends. None of these leads fill me with any sort of confidence.
It's easy to get overwhelmed by the details. The Enclave is a complete mystery. And the reality is, we won't uncover all of it. There's only so much we can do. But that doesn't stop us from making incredible discoveries within those limitations.
Incredible discoveries within our limitations. I hadn't thought of it that way. It is strangely comforting to acknowledge that there are limits to what we can achieve.
All we can do is put one foot in front of the other. If we're ever going to solve this puzzle, it will only happen piece by piece.
You're right about that. More pieces would help, though. Maybe if you track down other Arcs, we might start to understand what's going on with them.
More information about anything trying to kill me is probably a good thing. Though it does mean getting close to the things trying to kill me, which is less good.
Yes, do try not to die in the process, as that would render the information less useful.
Okay. I have 0. What can I salvage? We don't need that many of you. You know, we'll keep 10. Dang it, we need 50. I really don't want to break anything else down. Alright. Yeah. We'll keep that on the back burner for a little bit longer. Okay. Still can't activate the gate. Maybe now? Yeah.
The patch is ready. And I've cleared the debris at the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Yeah. Let's open it.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest while the band heads into the Hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this. And you need the break.
All right. If you say so.
Resting. Okay, so if I want to like wait until nighttime to go do things, I can rest to do it.
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
Ready.
Hey, wait, I just want to talk. That was incredible.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not... I mean... We just got lucky it held.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me. Before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Sev has a point. We need to set up a watch for camp. No one has made contact with us, but clearly they're watching. Any expectation of a warm welcome is off the table.
They've been living under the Veil for almost 50 years. Who knows how their version of Weaver culture has diverged from ours.
All the same, we can't just sit here. We don't know who they are or what they can do. If they do mean us harm, I need to investigate what we're dealing with.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry?
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the Hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredger's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two. We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other loom gates to this one from now on.
Nice. Anyone have something new to say?
So, now that I'm done being frigid and unwelcoming.
You were only lukewarm.
Sure. How about an icebreaker? To get to know each other better.
Sounds fun. What have you got?
Simple. If you were a wild animal, what would you be?
Ooh. I think I'd be in a color.
Why is that?
Aggressive, but they hunt in packs with close bonds. I love adventuring, but a kick-ass team is what makes it meaningful.
Huh. I like that.
And yourself? What animal would you be?
An eastern reef crake.
A crake? Somehow I pictured fewer tentacles and destroyed ships in your wake.
You're thinking of the big ones. An eastern reef crake is pretty small and harmless. But all crakes are misunderstood. They're incredibly intelligent creatures. And they diligently protect their eggs. They actually only attack when their nest is under threat. So yeah, I'd be a crake. Happily living underwater.
Okay.
Aurea, it's Lane, by the way.
What's that?
They don't like to be called Lane free. I'm just saying it.
Suddenly more people want to talk.
I hope I'm not prying by bringing this up, but Darm and Aurea told me about your last band.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like it was pretty rough.
It wasn't great, that's for sure. I mean, I gave up everything I knew to become a weaver. And it only took a couple of weeks for me to realize I had chased the wrong caravan out of town. All that band did was drink and fight. I stuck around, thinking I might be able to make a difference if I became point, but Aaron chose someone else to take his place in the end.
You're in better hands now. I promise. even though I'm sure your last few days with us have been a lot. Do you have any regrets about leaving?
I'm not one for getting lost in the past. I prefer to keep my eyes on what's in front of me. So, no regrets.
Glad to hear you're moving on. But, you know, sometimes it takes us a little while to process our experiences. If you ever do need to dwell on the past, just know I'm here to listen.
Thanks, Sola.
Oh, that's cool. Well, nothing yet. If you can infinitely upgrade something, why would you ever want to... Oh, maybe you find, like, a better blueprint.
Bryn, something gnaws at my mind, and I just need to get it off my chest, if I may.
Yes?
When discussing that the Hearthsider was watching you, you agreed with Sev that we should be very cautious. It will, of course, be your and Oria's call, but I just have to say, we have so much we could learn. If the Hearthsiders retain even a fragment of what the Enclave knew, they're still worth making allies of.
I hear you. And good point. It's just that we must confirm their motivations before we even think about sharing knowledge.
Sagacious. Thank you. I have said my piece and appreciate your understanding.
Here to brief?
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredger's Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious constructs and projects from the mire. Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. Likely, it was used for the excavation of minerals and metals before the surge. I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources. The Enclave even settled a small village there known as Poldervale.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions before you head out?
Some of the others didn't seem so sure we should be trying to track down the masked figure. What do you think?
History demands we find them. If the masked figure truly is a Hearthsider, their stories and what they've lived through in here would be invaluable to our understanding of the Enclave and of the Surge.
Sounds like I'd better find them then. Apart from the village, it sounds like this is mostly untamed lands. Any expectation that it will be more dangerous than the Hollow?
I would expect so, yes. We've made camp in a way station that's pretty far from Denevron, and the mire yet even more remote. Everything I've read says the deeper into the outskirts of the Enclave one ventures, the more wild and untamed the lands become.
You're saying my battle with the Great Ark might be looking like child's play soon?
Possibly?
What can you tell me about Poldervale? It seems like it was settled pretty far from their capital.
Indeed. Though, when you take instantaneous travel through loom gates into account, what constitutes a remote village changes. The village was likely settled to facilitate the prospecting of raw materials in the outskirts. Resources farmed here could easily be transported across the Enclave through the use of loom gates.
Makes sense.
Thanks for the info, Lane. I think I'm ready to head out.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the loom gates repair. I'm not exactly handy with a hammer. But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project. Its working name is a loom shard.
A loom shard?
Yes, it's a shard that could draw magic from a loom gate and bring you back to camp safely, wherever you are.
Oh, that's
How
pretty
is
cool.
this different from Aurea putting me back with the scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition. Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Thanks, Lane.
Lane's creation, Loom Shard, allows us to bring returns from camp from anywhere in the Enclave. It takes time to activate, however, so use with caution. Ah. Okay.
This may sound faintly ridiculous, but the real draw of alchemy for me is how it grants me the ability to help people.
Oh?
Yes. I enjoy my little experiments, I'll admit. I enjoy synthesizing new and wonderful compounds. But mixing an unguent for the urchin girl by the canal with the flea bites on her legs? That was, I felt, a rather more responsible use of my allowance. Of course, the house would have looked down on that. The instruction not to mix with lower classes was implicit, but clear nonetheless. I even used alchemy to disguise myself so I wouldn't be recognized. I wore my hair in a stark white for a time, if you can imagine it.
Did you look silly?
Striking is the word I would use. My patients didn't mention it, and my apothecaries knew better than to make fun of their best customer. Alchemy is the science of change, and while I am happy to explore those changes both within and without myself, well, I think my natural color suits me fine for now.
Might change your mind. You never know.
Exactly.
Shouldn't we be trying to find a way out of here?
Focus on one thing at a time. That's all we can do.
What is there to focus on except?
Yes, I know how waypoints work. What is that? There's 24 pieces of hidden information in this map. Oh my god. Let me tell you, I'm not searching this entire map for that. I barely want to get the blueprints.
Ready?
Let's do this.
So your body just disintegrates upon entry and then reforms itself?
First trip through the Loom Gate is a success.
That was so awesome.
Okay. Horny. Only 20? Oh. You're back. Is it seriously only 20 damage? Oh, that is really sad. That's only 20 damage. Okay. Alright, I still don't know where that is. Well, I did say that I can go further out now. No. Not that much out.
That's as far as I can push the scribe.
Alright, I'm about to Google this. And when I say about to, I am gonna Google it like right now. Because this is ridiculous. That is that where I am? Oh yeah. Oh. That is part of a quest. Noted. Now, should I go kill that thing again? I should. Yeah, I want to go kill that giant thing again. the non-quest version of this is really difficult. That is some bull ass shit, man. I was not in the middle of that problem. I was on the edge. Okay, now that was bullshit. Everybody knows that's bullshit. The hitbox on that grab is way too big. It's not even in the fucking hands. To gain mastery over their abilities, point harvest them. They must be right on top of the focus.
Another kinetic strand.
I only got 2 items, bro. But that was significantly harder than the